So I'm going to show you how to save thousands of dollars on your Honda new car warranty. This is not clickbait. By the end of the video, I promise you'll see why. But I discovered this by accident when I bought my Honda Ridgeline a couple of years ago and thought I would just share this with all of you. First, let me say that I'm not trying to convince you that you need a warranty. I didn't buy extended warranties until really recently, mostly because of all the complex electronics in cars. Had a washer and dryer that replaced the motherboard 3 times. And so a lot of times I don't buy the warranties for the mechanical, it's more of the electronics. But just like insurance, warranties are a gamble. You will either lose or win by the end of that warranty period. So not trying to convince you to buy one. This video is just if you plan on buying one, I'm going to show you how to save money. All right, so my first recommendation is never, never, never buy a third-party warranty. First, they're usually much more expensive. Sometimes I've seen as many as 4 times more expensive than the Honda factory warranty. Slower claims process. Sometimes you have to pay for the repair up front and then hopefully you'll get reimbursed. Many shops won't accept them. And perhaps the biggest reason is there's a lot of scams out there, but also a lot of these companies go bankrupt. And I've heard it suggested this is a strategy. They try to get as many people to buy their warranties as they can, and then once they start to actually lose money, they just go bankrupt. And at that point, your warranty is worthless. If you buy a Honda warranty from the Honda manufacturer, as long as that company is still in business, you will have a warranty. So as I suggested to before, if you're going to buy a warranty for your new Honda, only buy Honda-backed factory warranties. It should say from Honda. It should not have any other names on that warranty. Why? All dealerships will accept them, or probably 99% of dealerships will accept the warranties. The approval process is much quicker. Usually, and I'm going to go out on a limb and say almost always, the warranty itself is cheaper and it's better coverage. Dealerships can and will sometimes fight for you. So if it's originally denied by Honda, the dealership may fight for you. Not always. And they will use Honda OEM replacement parts. You're not going to get any Chinese knockoff parts if you have warranty coverage, a warranty repair. So let me show you an example of a price comparison. This is from CarEdge. So it's actually, in my opinion, one of the more reputable third-party warranty companies online. And this is the only one that would actually show me the price without giving all of my contact information and then being barraged with emails and phone calls. But for a 2025 Honda Ridgeline, 8-year coverage, 125,000 miles, $100 deductible, it will cost, at the end of the 48-month period, $2,796. This is a quote from a Honda dealership in Massachusetts. It's named Hyannis Honda. It's one of only 2 Honda dealerships that I'm aware of where you can buy the Honda factory warranty directly from these dealerships online. And you do not have to buy the vehicle from them. So let me just say that again. You can buy the Honda-backed warranty from these dealerships without purchasing the vehicle from them, but also you can buy it after you've already bought the vehicle from somewhere else. So with that being said, I've highlighted this is a $100 deductible plan, 8 years, 120,000 miles, so it's 5,000 less than the CarEdge warranty. The price is $1,303, so it's half the price of the other warranty. This is the other Honda dealership. It's Sakuchi Honda out of Rhode Island. They will also sell you the warranty regardless of whether you buy the car from them or not. You can buy it completely online. The same coverage, 8 years, 120,000 miles. It's $5 more than the other one, so it's $1,308. All right, so how do you buy the warranty? As I mentioned before, you don't have to buy the warranty from the same dealership you buy the vehicle. With that said, you can certainly try to buy the warranty from the dealership, your local dealership where you buy your car. What I would recommend you do is get quotes from Sakuchi or Hyannis and have those printed out and available so you can use those as a bargaining chip at the dealership where you purchase the vehicle. Now, let me warn you, when I bought my Honda Ridgeline 2 years ago, that dealership effectively refused to sell me a Honda warranty. They wanted to sell me a third party warranty. The price when they first came to me was $4,000. I kept saying no. I want a Honda warranty, and this is the price. And I showed them the quote from Sakuchi Honda. They then came back and wanted to sell me the same third party warranty for $2,500. I kept saying no, and eventually they said, okay, we're just not going to sell you a warranty. So they refused to sell the Honda warranty. So the dealership you use may be the same, or they may refuse to match Sakuchi or Hyannis Honda's warranty prices. If they do, buy the vehicle, and then after you get home, go to these websites. You put in your VIN number, all of your information, and you can buy the warranty directly from them. I think Sakuchi you can buy with a credit card immediately online. And with Hyannis, at least this was a couple of years ago, you had to actually call the dealership and speak to someone to purchase the warranty. Either way, it's a quick process, and usually you will save a ton of money on these warranties. I've had my warranty for 2 years. I've had to use it twice. Once was in a dealership in Colorado, another was a dealership in Montana. I had no problems. They were able to look it up in the system. They actually didn't charge me the deductible, which I thought was shocking, but I have a $100 deductible for my warranty. They just didn't bother to charge it to me. And they covered everything, no questions asked. It was a wonderful experience. Anyway, I hope this video is helpful. If you buy a new Honda, please, and you want a warranty, this is the way to go. You'll save a lot of money and it's a much better product.